Hi, I'm Zach,
I'm Lucas.
and we just watched Leviticus, and we're going to talk about it for a little bit.
Spoiler.
Spoilers, for sure. Yeah, the whole thing's going to be spoilers.
Yeah,
But
just to be aware.
to start off, I would say if you like horror movies and gay people, you should go watch this film. If not, maybe not. Maybe skip this one.
This one might not be for you.
I mean, it was very obvious from the jump, with Leviticus being its name, that this was not going to be a...
a straight film.
Yeah.
It was a lot more promiscuous.
There was some horny-ass parts. There were some horny parts in there.
Yeah, I was a little bit... I wasn't, like, shocked, but I was also kind of shocked, because typically you don't really get that unless you're seeing, like, something like Pillion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this movie was about essentially baby gays that got caught or outed in whatever sense, and they had to go through essentially like a conversion ritual.
It was like,
essentially,
it was like a
exorcism type.
I thought that this was like a full like conversion therapy, like Boy Erased kind of thing, but
me too.
It
was more like a ritual.
Yeah,
it was more ritual, and then this is kind of their, I don't know, experience afterwards with this entity coming to kill them, and it's kind of taking place of the person that they're attracted to the most.
The person that they desire the most is what the entity takes form of.
Mm-hmm. I will say it has some very crazy themes of, guilt and shame and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think watching a little bit of stuff afterwards was nice for me as like a breakdown to kind of see like more of those themes. And but I think overall the aesthetic of it was really good. It felt very consistent the whole way through, and really, really beautifully shot. It did look very nice.
I thought the actors did really well. I have no idea who they are.
Same. They're all Australian. It was an Australian film. I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was Australian either. And then they started talking, and I said, "Oh, hold on, give me a second."
Yeah, some of those sentences.
Some of the sentences were kind of a little hard to understand.
Yeah.
I kind of picked up what they were putting down.
There were some sentences where I was like, zero clue what you just said, but no worries.
There was a very good jump scare. It wasn't like, It wasn't as jump scary as you might expect from a horror movie.
Yeah, there were some.
The jump scare aspect I would liken to Obsession, where there's like a couple, but it's not made to be like a jump scare film.
It's not its purpose.
It's more of like a psychological horror.
Mm-hmm.
Any other thoughts you have?
Yeah, there was some freaky parts.
There were some freaky parts.
And
it was fun to kind of sit with the characters and try to figure out if the other person they're talking to is the actual person or the entity. That made it a little fun, because then you're trying to guess along with them.
I think it would have been cool to see Ryan's POV at least once.
Yeah, it definitely was all from Name's point of view.
But that's fine.
Which is fine.
I just was like, oh, that could have been interesting.
It would have been nice to see how he handles it.
Super spoiler about the end. I am pissed that I understand it, but like I feel so sad for Ryan that after Name outed him and made him go through this whole fucking thing and essentially ruined his life unintentionally, sure, but it is his fault.
Yeah.
Then he has to be with him, and I get good for you for forgiving him, but like, what the fuck? It just feels like you had to forgive him because it was the only option.
Yeah, because at that point, yeah. I mean, I like the ending because, major spoiler alert, it just made you understand that they realized that there was nothing that they could do anymore. There was nothing they could do to fix it. There was nothing to make it go away. So instead of trying to run from each other, they just went with each other. Because if they both were going to die regardless...
Might as well be getting some dick.
Might as well.
Anyway,
and you know what? It's my favorite genre. It's my favorite movie genre. Two twinks and a demon.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong.
We had two very different opinions about this movie.
Very
I think
different.
after watching like a little bit of a breakdown video, I think I would say it's a 3 for me. I struggle with horror movies being much higher in general, but I don't know. It just didn't like. I don't know. Maybe a 3.25, but yeah.
Yeah, mine was a 5.
And then
Very
one thing,
drastically different.
and then we like to look at the Letterboxd reviews and see what Letterboxd says.
And Letterboxd is 3.8.
3.8 is actually higher than I expected. Okay,
I was
maybe
also
after I
expecting a
sit
little
on
lower.
it a little bit, maybe it'll go up to 3.5.
Yeah.
Sometimes things like that do happen, but yeah, I would say it's still a solid film. Even where I'm at with it right now, I think it was a solid film. I just, horror has to be like really, really good for me to rate it very high.
I feel like because I like horror a lot, I feel like I do tend to rate them a little high. But I think that this also has a lot of imagery and plot that I really enjoy. Like the themes of Leviticus and the actual book of the Bible, not the title of the
See,
film.
I'm pretty weird with religious horror. So I think, again, like, it's hard for me to, like, rate those high because I'm uncomfortable with it.
See, and I'm the exact opposite. Because it feels almost... I don't know how to describe it. It
feels like home.
No, it's the same reason why I rated Boy Erased so high, and that was all religious conversion therapy. I think there's just something about it that I actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe just based on Ray's experience. But regardless, I think that if you are looking to watch a movie in the theaters this weekend and you like horror and you like gay people, this is the film for you. I think this is the perfect film for that.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.